You know, this is a day that honestly last year we didn't know if we were going to be at.
Welcome back. We're checking in on a local high school wrestler who's defying some incredible odds to reach one of life's biggest milestones. Around this time last year, Gabe Kessel of White Bear Lake was given a pretty grim diagnosis. Gabe has brain cancer and was told he might only have months to live. But as Audrey Russo shows us, he's still fighting.
I'm just excited.
That's him. I know my boy.
A new era is about to begin with nothing but opportunity lying ahead.
I mean, for me, it's just more treatments. And I'm not going to schools or getting a job because I have to focus on beating cancer first.
I hereby declare that these students are eligible to receive their diplomas.
I had a second tumor show up on one of my MRIs.
And that disqualified him from the CAR-T trial down in Texas. But the University of Minnesota is doing a trial that reinforces your push to be that parent that does everything for their children.
You must always remember, once a bear, always a bear.
There's already backups to this one if this one doesn't work, and a backup to the other backup. So we're all in for the fight.
Today marks a significant milestone in our lives.
Are you crying yet? Up, you're crying.
I feel great, actually. No medicines going through my veins or anything. My appetite's back.
Gabriel Michael Kessel.
You know, every parent envisions their child graduating high school, and when you're in a reality where graduating high school is the milestone,
Graduates, please stand.
it humbles you.
It is our honor to officially present to you the White Bear Lake Area High School Class of 2025.
It feels good. It does. I can't wait to be a grown-up.
Now, the latest trial Gabe is trying is a first-of-its-kind treatment offered through the U of M. It stimulates the immune system to attack brain tumors and counteract the cancer's response. Following the tariffs, that's what we're doing with a handful of Minnesota businesses over the next several months. From textiles to toys, imports to exports, President Trump's sweeping tariffs have left everyone with a tale to tell. Here's Chris Rapsky with our first installment, Setting the Scene.
We're checking in with 4 different Minnesota businesses to find out how each one has felt the impact of tariffs.
We are Curio Rugs.
Based in Wayzata, Amanda Burney founded the vintage imported rug business during the pandemic.
So I sourced 30-some rugs, put them on the internet, and they were like gone. So then from there, I grew from just being like a little kind of Instagram shop to just being a full-blown e-commerce shop.
Here's the issue. Every single hand-sewn wool rug is imported.
Every single one, yes.
From Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, and Turkey, where rug making dates back thousands of years. Her most recent shipment cost the same as usual until it arrived at a U.S. port.
By the time it got to us, we got a little surprise bill that was for about $1,700. We were not able to even get our product until we paid the $1,700.
That was a 10% tariff, which Burney had to pay. She says she has enough inventory for now, but she says prices will have to go up if the tariffs stick around.
Right now it's 10. I don't think that we could sustain our business at 29%.
60 miles south, an entirely different tariff tale.
We make blankets, and we've been doing that since 1865.
Ross Widmoyer is CEO of Faribault Mill, the longest-standing Minnesota manufacturer. Domestically sourced wool is turned into handmade, hand-stitched, and hand-folded blankets.
There are a lot of people over the years who've said, take the name of Faribault, buy product overseas, your margins will be much greater, the economic value will be there. And to the credit of our current ownership group, to the credit of previous ownership groups, they said no.
Those decisions have made them a shining example of a U.S. company insulated from tariffs. even getting new business opportunities from companies now looking for tariff-free sources of their textiles.
Because of the investments we've made here over the last 160 years, we've actually lowered prices on some of our best-selling products here.
From here, we head to the farm in Wells, Minnesota.
I am a fourth-generation soybean and corn farmer.
Like all farmers, Darren Johnson knows speculating is just part of the industry, even in an unprecedented trade war.
The price of soybeans has sagged down some. It's come back just a little bit.
He adjusted his planting this year, 5% more corn and 5% fewer soybeans, as the relationship with America's #1 soybean buyer, China, is uncertain. That country's tariffs, topping out at more than 147% in April, have since cooled to about 33% for now. While the nation's posture, the crops grow, and the farmers work and wait.
Short-term impact is going to be pretty negative. But, you know, as a farmer, we're trying to be patient and hoping that there is better trade deals that do come from this.
Back up to Golden Valley at Down in the Valley Record Store, where tariffs are striking a blue note.
The problem is, as a small retailer, and all small retailers, we can't just absorb these added costs, right? We're already running on thin margins the way it is, so we have to pass that on to the consumer.
60% of the products here are imported. Action figures, toys, incense, turntables, with suppliers already charging higher prices.
The entry-level turntable retailed before all of this stuff at $129. Now it's at $179.
Music, though, is typically exempt from tariffs, thanks to the Berman Amendment. Passed in 1988 by Congress, it prevents a president from regulating the import of informational and cultural arts like music, films, and publications, though the cost of making the albums may still go up.
There's a lot of manufacturing for records in the United States today, but you know, a lot of the things that make up the record, the PVC, even the printing of the record jackets are usually done maybe in Canada, Mexico.
For now, he's not sure what, when, or how much to order for the future. All four of these businesses weighing uncertainty. The golden question, for how long?
Stick with us. More news and weather's coming up after the break.